Hello everybody and welcome to my video. Today we will be asking the question if Avengers Endgame is the greatest movie of all time. So we'll start this video by looking at some of the highest rated movies of modern times according to how much money was earned. So as you can see, Endgame is up there at number 1, followed by Avatar number 2 and Titanic in number 3. So both of these movies are huge and are kinda talked about today, I guess. I wasn't really alive during when these movies came out, or I was really young, so I don't really remember the craze, or I don't know what it was like when these movies just came out and how many people are talking about them, so my opinion might be a little thrown off for this video, so I'm sorry about that, everyone. But so I might be a little biased, but I think Endgame has had the highest cultural impact. Now, when Avatar and Titanic were when they were released, memes aren't really a big thing, so this is kind of unfair to my opinion, but Endgame has had a ton of meme templates created from it. At my school, when Endgame came out, everyone was talking about it. I was not in school for when these two other movies came out. For Titanic, I wasn't even born yet, but I think that it wasn't really as much of a big deal back then. Again, I'm not sure. You'll have to tell me in the comments, but I don't really think these movies were as big of a deal with like memes and different jokes and things as Endgame was. So compared to the other films on the list, I personally think that Avengers Endgame does deserve its spot at number 1. So now let's look at the movies that have earned the most money ever. This list is, of course, adjusted to inflation. We can see that Endgame has bumped down several spots, and it is now at place number 5. So the highest earning movie ever in history is Gone with the Wind, and from what I understand, it had a pretty huge cultural impact. Millions upon millions of people have seen Gone with the Wind, and it's really regarded as a classic movie, but I doubt as many people have seen that film as much as how many people have seen Endgame. I looked into it, but I couldn't really find a comparison, but again, I think, I don't know, but I think Endgame had more people who have seen it in theaters. So all the other movies here on this list are pretty much classics. There's Star Wars, which is another great movie, except for this one, whatever this one is. So even though adjusted to inflation, Avengers Endgame is not the highest earning movie ever, and I believe that it had the strongest impact on society, and it has been the most talked about. So one other thing that I think makes Endgame so great is not the movie itself, but all the movies that have built up to it. It all started with Iron Man, and The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Captain America, the First Avenger, 4, the First Avengers movie, Iron Man 3, 4, The Dark World, Captain America, The Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, Spider-Man Homecoming, Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Thor Ragnarok, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War, and Captain Marvel. Whew, that was a lot to say. So just saying that long list, that so many movies are all kind of related to Endgame, and it all just built up to it. All the movies were connected in somehow, in some way, and Endgame was really the climax for all these movies. So no other movie series in history has had so many movies building up to it, and I think this gives Avengers Endgame the title of the greatest movie of all time. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please subscribe if you want to. It really helps my channel grow. If you have any suggestions for my channel to improve, or any TV shows or movies you'd like to see me review, please tell me in the comments below. This is kind of a shorter video today, but on Monday I'll probably be making a pretty long video, so just look forward to that. So have a great rest of your day, everyone, and goodbye.